hold on, I'll never surrender, and I love strong. This is forever. This is forever.
Showtime! Get it!
Are you an esports fan? Prove your knowledge and start winning cash on Alpha Draft Fantasy Esports. This year, we'll pay out over $5 million in prizes to over 50,000 esports fans every single week. To play, first select from hundreds of contests from the hottest esports. Then, choose your team of pros and watch their stats update in real time during games. Right now, we'll match every dollar you deposit up to $250. What are you waiting for? Redeem your deposit bonus and play Alpha Draft now.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am proud to bring you some in-game action. We are waiting on, I think, one more player. I'm quite certain that Bot Connor is not an official member of Team Karma. And then we will be going live. The maps for this best of 3 are Dust 2 Mirage, with the decider map being Cobble. So we are starting a little bit behind schedule, but we are starting today. I'd thank everybody for hanging in. And we should be going live here in a minute. So I'm going to put on some background music, mute out my mic, and we'll jump back in when this gets started. All right, looks like the last player for Team Karma was able to join the server. We are going to continue to spectate Bot Connor the Legend, and this knife round should be going live in just a moment. Again, the maps for this best of 3 are Dust 2, Mirage, and Cobble. For those interested in the other match today, which I believe is happening at the same time, you'll have to check out, I think it's not an English stream. Somebody put it in the chat before, as Bot Connor with the aim lock, he's going to go down, is available on a different stream. There's also the HLTV score bot for that match. So this will be Team Karma versus CLG Red. Both teams are from North America. I think CLG Red has some Canadian players, including Miss Harvey on it. And again, we should be going live here in a minute. So we're going to see Bot Connor's going to be pushing B tunnels, looking for the flank here. He has no armor and just a Glock and a Dream as he does circles through bomb site B. He hasn't quite locked on the aim to Potter, and he just spotted D. Diane's being shot down by Bot Connor, who can't seem to penetrate the box here. This is some very bizarre crosshair movement, and he's going to go down. Just gotta love the movement of the bots, just spinning back and forth. Looks like there's some chat. I think somebody asked for just an extra minute. And we do have all 10 players in the server, I believe. Yep, Shaz just reconnected. She might have been having some issues to restart. Counter-Strike 4. Learn a little bit about the French language. Miss Harvey using a potty mouth in-game. And we should be getting ready to knife round here. I was able to catch a little bit of the Dust 2 match for Team Karma yesterday. They lost in overtime against Games For You. It was a very close match, so I am a little bit familiar with how they play this map. Haven't seen CLG Red play on it. I did get a chance to watch CLG when they were still United play at Fragadelphia, but I think the match I watched might have been on, I want to say it was Inferno. I'm not entirely sure. But we do look like we are getting underway here. And this again is the semifinals, CLG Red versus Team Karma. Linsky giving the trash talk to Bot Wade. Warm-up has ended. And away we go. So I guess knife round maybe already took place. I'm not entirely sure. But we are getting started here with CLG Red on counter-terrorists. Took a quick look at the overlay. Looks like we're going to see Benita solo B. 2 players mid, 2 players long. Bomb is heading towards B. Nothing occurring early. It's pretty slow execute. We could see a flash come out. It's going to push Kath off the door. Sapphire in a great position here. Is going to get the first frag on a Potter. Still fighting Diane. Diane is going to go down to Sapphire. And Sapphire with 2 early kills. Benita's going to be pushing tunnels on the 2 kills at long. We're going to see all 3 players from CLG Red actually took a couple shots at each other. They're going to be coming, looks like 2 going to retake from Cat, 1 from CT Spawn. Shaz is going to dodge the flash, but is going to get taken down by Kath. Meanwhile, Rain's going to take Benita down, and we're left in a 4v2. It's a difficult retake with both players for CLG Red on Catwalk. So Miss Harvey's going to cross. She is going to spot Linsky, do a lot of damage there. Miss Harvey does have a kit, but she does not have armor. And she will go down. Rain will get both kills in the end. First round's going to go to Team Karma, with 4 players surviving. And just so you guys know, I am solo casting this. I appreciate all the insults you guys may hurl my way. I will be using the GO.TV auto director for a good majority of it. We're going to see second round. Looks like it's going to be a long play coming out early for Team Karma. As we see 2 out the doors on the overlay. We're going to get Emily with their legendary P90. He's going to get 1. We'll get the second. 2 quick entries here. Kath does have a scout. We did see the CTs force up on this. It's a common second round buy. And Shaz is going to be holding from CT. We should see the bomb go down here. It is being planted for long. There are 2 players defending at long right now. As Benita and Kath are going to take a couple shots. They may fall back, decide to save their armor, save their scout. And that will be the case. So we're not even going to see a retake from long. Looks like we have a player posted outside long for possibly an exit. We will see, yep, it's Miss Harvey with the 5-7. That has a total of 571 kills on the stat track. We're going to see the scout be saved. We'll probably see them try to take a couple exits here. It does look like Kath is waiting. No one will be exiting CT. All 5 players, very disciplined from Team Karma, are going to save in the pit. No players go down. It's a good start for Team Karma. 2-0 over CLG Red. And again, it looks like Karma's heading towards long A. They did not have a good spawn for this, so the timings of the map are not going to favor this play here. As Sapphire is going to take an early challenge against Kath. Kath does have a scout. A call gets made, and Team Karma does makes a very wise decision and falls off there. We see this is looks like a 3-2 setup from CLG Red. No one is really contesting close middle, but Miss Harvey is spotting the doors at B. Auto Director took me completely away from that action, so we'll see if we can switch over. As it is going to be a mid to B play, we're going to see Shaz fall in through the window, going to take down one. Benita will go down to the back of the site, so Shaz with 2 quick entries. Bomb site B is now fully in control of Team Karma, as that molly by Shaz is going to land in the middle of the site. We do see Emily tucked underneath the window. Did just get wrecked by that grenade. She might fall back into a molly, which actually just missed her. She only has a P2000, doesn't have any armor, so not a lot for her to lose if she wanted a challenge. Maybe take a gun, drop some armor, do some economical damage. We're going to see that Team Karma is going to push out. Rain is going to actually get the kill on the die. Kath with the scout and CT spawn will go down to Emily's P90. And Potter is lurking the doors. But she's not actually going to push out. She does also only have a P2000, so maybe we'll see a challenge her. She will get a kill, very nicely done, onto Sapphire. And I don't like the word Linsky just typed, because it does look like we are going to have our first pause. So I'm going to say short break, because the video yesterday of all the times it was said during the event was kind of funny. I hope that this won't be a short break, maybe just a PC issue. We did not see a player drop, and they didn't really talk about what the cause was, so we'll go ahead and let this go. They're asking if they're ready. All right, short break was actually a short break, so that's good news. We're going right back in it. We will see first gun round and AWP on either side. The AWP on Potter, which is her weapon of choice. So we will see Emily pick up the AWP. Like I said yesterday, I got a chance to watch Team Karma on this map, and Emily's AWP was very impactful. More so on CT side from what I saw, but it does add a little bit of dynamic play and some impact fracking capabilities for Team Karma. It looks like we're going to see a 2-1-2 from CLG. They've got 1 player in Cath holding middle, 2 players at long. Catwalk is wide open right now, and as Miss Harvey is playing in the B doors with Benita, who's currently hiding at the fence. Flash over mid's going to push the mid player back. Shaz going to throw a flash up Catwalk, as it looks like Rain and 1 other teammate are taking Cat. And the CT that was long looks to have moved back to Car. That is Potter playing with the AWP, a very common angle here. And it looks like we might see a mid to B or a mid to B fake, as Emily is set with that smoke. Down to 50 seconds left in the round, so a little bit of slow play coming in as Miss Harvey's going to throw a flash for her teammate to peek middle. The flash looked like it may have bounced not ideally. But we will see Miss Harvey throw a molly to delay this execute, and it does look like they are committing to this mid to B. Kath on the other side of that smoke. Linsky is holding patiently in tunnels. And now we're down to 30 seconds in the round. So Emily's posted left side mid with an AWP. 20 seconds left in the round. And here we do see the execute. We do see a re-smoke coming in. That smoke is actually a little bit poor because it came from the other side of bomb site A. Emily will go down. Kath gets a kill. Kath gets 2 kills. Benita's going to get 1. We do see 2 quick trades coming in from Rain, but with only 15 seconds left and a 1v3. Not looking good for her. She will take down Diane, and Potter will finish her off. So nicely done by Rain to recover a little bit late in that round. The execute coming in with only about 20 seconds left. First round, gun round, going to CLG Red. And I have to take care of somebody in chat real quick. Taken care of, and we're right back into the action. We will see another buy coming in. It's not going to have an AWP for Emily. We will see a couple players without helmets this round, but we do see all AKs on the tees. And again, we see a 2-1-2 setup coming in from the CT side of CLG Red. They have one player committed to playing middle, which is Kath, who's playing mid with an M4. Sometimes a little bit of a risky proposition, but she did make it work with 2 frags coming in on the last round. Potter's going to be sitting here. It looks like that flashbang will get her. She's going to take a shot and fall off. And looks like now that the catwalk is open, there's 2 players that have been dropped to a CT. But it does look like Potter's going to recover. Kat's going to take a little bit of damage and deal a little bit of her own with that FAMAS. We do see the players grouping up for Team Karma on Catwalk, and it looks like we might see a drop strat. Usually that when someone gets in that position right there for that smoke, we'll see another smoke come down for CT. Usually you see a nade or a molly, and then you see somebody flash over. Looks like Rain's going to just jump without the flash. She's going to do a lot of damage, but Kath will take her down. Sapphire's going to get a kill. Potter's going to peek up from A ramp and take down Emily. Shaz is going to respond with a quick trade, and we're left in a 3v3. Sapphire is in the pit. She is peeking up, doing a little bit of damage to Kath. All 3 CTs are here. They will smoke off long to be able to get up to the ramp, which is nicely done. Shaz's head has been spotted. She will go down to Miss Harvey's molly. They will boost up onto the site. Sapphire's taking a little bit of damage, now a 2v3. And we will see the bomb get smoked off here. Lindsay's going to peek from Catwalk, is going to get 1, is going to get 2, and we're left in a 2v1. As Sapphire's caught in the open, Kath is going to get the kill. Kath does not have a kit, but does know where Linsky is. And she picked up a kit. She's going to stick this defuse. Linsky's going to spray it, going to get the kill end with 3 kills on the round, all headshots. Very nicely done. 3 players on that from Team Karma committed to the site. 1 player held back, posted on Catwalk, and 1 player posted at long. The bomb was planted for long, but far enough in the open that the Cat player, Linsky, was able to make a play. We will see a save coming out now for CLG Red. And looks like Potter took damage. I don't know if that was team damage, because GO.TV didn't want us to see it, but she did take damage early in the round. And she has been playing A, so there's a chance that maybe that was a little bit of team damage. Rain will take a bunch of damage, though, drop down to 25 HP. And this is a full save coming out for the CTs. No upgraded pistols, no grenades, no nothing. As Sapphire takes a little bit of damage from Kath playing on the ramp. Shaz does as well. We see 3 players at less than 40 HP very early in the round for the Ts. No kills occurring yet. We do see 3 CTs stacking up to take Catwalk. The bomb has been planted, and it has been planted for Catwalk. And for some reason this round, Emily does not have any armor. Rain will go get 2 kills and get traded out by Diane. Shaz will take Diane down. Kath with 2 quick kills. As Linsky's going to get 1, Linsky will get another. Linsky being the hero of the previous 2 rounds. 5-1 now the score in favor of Team Karma. Take a quick look at the scoreboard. We see Rain with 9, Linsky with 5, all 5 of which in the last 2 rounds. Kath is leading the way on the CLG Red side, currently at 7-5. We're going to see another save, another full save with a couple exceptions. I think, actually now it looks like we did see up some upgraded pistols. And we will see another gun round coming in. This time Emily does have armor, which makes me a happy camper. 2 players with no grenades. We take a quick look at the economy as this round develops a little bit slow. It is low on the T side, and losing as many players as they did the previous rounds means if they were to lose this, they would certainly save for next. We're going to see a late walkout mid to B. No smokes there. This is pretty common on an eco round. If you think the other team is saving, you don't mind challenging this angle right here. Miss Harvey is going to land a nice headshot on Tulinski. Drop down to 34 HP. Sapphire is going to fall back. I don't know if she heard this player catwalk. We're actually going to get tuned away. Miss Harvey's going to get 2 and be able to take the bomb down on outside of B. Shaz is going to get 1. Sapphire is going to come in with a late lurk and take down Diane. Sapphire's going to get another one at Potter, who is posted at the window, but Kath is now in a 1v1 with Sapphire. Bomb is down. They both know where they are. And Kath did spot her. Kath is going to win the 1v1 with no armor, and that is a huge eco round for CLG Red. As predicted, we should see a save coming in here for Team Karma, and I believe Miss Harvey really broke that open. She was playing close to B doors. There's a smoke that was thrown there. She took down 2 kills, took a gun. The bomb was dropped on the other side of bomb site B. And a huge, huge round for CLG. They really needed that to bring back some momentum. We will see them with all upgraded rifles. We see Potter posted with an op, and we do see a save coming in from the Ts. So it looks like all 5 Ts are going to lower B. It looks like they're starting to jump up at Catwalk, and we will see, again, a 2-1-2 setup from the CTs. That Molotov should delay this, as Kath will be challenged by 3 players. The flashbangs are going to fade. Flashbang a little too high over the top. It's not going to do too much, but she will get to that lineup. Rain's going to trade her out pretty quickly and get traded out herself by Diane. The bomb will get planted. So a nice plant coming in there. Only one frag for Team Karma, but the bomb going down helps them be able to buy this next round. Take another quick look at the economy. So that's going to be, because they lost 2 rounds and the bomb plant, becomes a $2,700 round. So they will be able to buy here. Score now 5-3 in favor of Team Karma. See that grenade actually a little too far left to cross, but they do cross safely. We do see the AWP back up on Emily, which we haven't seen in a little while. It's been a couple rounds. I think the first gun round only. And again, the 2-1-2 setup coming in from the CTs. Solo player long, solo player holding A. We do see the mid player Potter this time with the AWP. Previously it was Kath holding it with an M4, and Miss Harvey's playing from bomb site B, spotting down towards middle. We've seen a little bit of the meta shift closer to a 3-2 than a 2-1-2. See Diane holding as a solo player outside long. And we will see Potter's actually going to fall back a little bit, but it looks like she's kind of holding it from the connector to bomb site A near CT spawn. T's taking their time. Team Karma seems to favor this little bit slower play style with late executions. We haven't seen anything too orchestrated to come in, as we'll see a flash from Miss Harvey. Potter's going to creep up, not be able to spot anything. Diane still holding outside long doors. Does not look like she'll be seeing any action, as all 5 T's have now grouped up near Catwalk. Sapphire's going to get a headshot and take down the AWP of Potter middle. And now there is 2 players in B, 1 player at A, and 1 player is flanking long. This could be a huge, huge play coming in from Diane, who is going to take some shots at Emily, but not land, not connect. Not connect at anyone. And meanwhile, Rain takes down Kath. Diane's going to go down to Shaz. Sapphire's going to get another kill on Miss Harvey. Benita is going to go down to the AWP of Emily, and just like that, within about 10 seconds, all 5 frags occur. Diane had a huge flank set up there, was not able to connect, unfortunately, on that flank. And that is going to be a 6th round in favor of Team Karma. We will see another buy occur here. We will see AWPs on both teams again, because the CTs did have a decent amount of economy. And we do see a little bit quicker play, actually, from the Ts. I think the CTs are looking to push tunnels, just reading into this a little bit, and that is what we will see. Linsky should be spotting this. As Benita walks out, Benita goes down. Very nice shot by Linsky. I don't know if she just spotted Miss Harvey there, but now she did. And Miss Harvey would do herself a favor just falling off here. This Cat's going to do a little bit of damage to the impossible to spam metal doors. We see a 2-player setup with Diane and Potter at long. We saw the 2 players pushing a B. Miss Harvey, meanwhile, was able to fall back. That means that Cat and middle are wide open right now. So we saw one of the CTs rotating over. So again, this looks like the drop execute as Rain is setting up for her smokes. We do see a flash this time. Smoke is not the best smoke, so she might be spotted if she drops, but she doesn't drop this time. It's a nice little change up. And they're going to get this site. Meanwhile, Cat's going to take down one. Diane's going to take down another. Rain has been spotted. Cat's going to get a 2nd kill. Cat playing absolutely huge right now. So that nade's going to do a good bit of damage. She will eventually get taken down by Sapphire, who is at Catwalk. We're left in a 2v3 now. It was a 4v2. As Harvey is creeping up, she might be able to spot the head of Rain here, and she will. Rain will go down. Sapphire taking down 1. Sapphire doing a lot of damage. Almost got that 2nd kill, left in a 1v2. The bomb is planted in a position where she should be able to defend it. And the CTs are going to double smoke it. Potter's going to post with the AWP, get the kill. Nicely done by CLG Red to retake that site. 4-6 now. Score still in favor of Team Karma. We should see another buy from both teams. Quick look at the scoreboard. See Kath playing pretty lights out right now at 13-8. Leading the way for CLG Red. Rain leading the way for Team Karma. We will see, again, it's a 2-1-2 setup. 1 player holding long. Looks like Sapphire's throwing the Xbox smoke, so we might see another Cat take here. As Benita's going to she's not solo pushing, but Linsky will spot her, and Linsky will go down. So again, some aggression in B tunnels is going to, this time it'll pay off for CLG Red as they get the early kill in the round. And no need for them to be pressuring anywhere else, but it does look like we might see somebody try to push out the doors at long. And Diane's actually going to get a kill doing it. So now it's a 3v5. Usually when you get that man advantage, you don't need to push out, because you don't want the other team to be able to equalize. You want to just maintain number advantage and turtle up a little bit in the sights. but they will actually push, get the kill. We're going to see a quick execute on the A. One flashbang is going to blind Potter, who gets the kill anyway. Now 2v5 situation. Kat's going to take down Shaz, continuing to play pretty lights out. Miss Harvey's going to miss her Molotov. I don't know if she knows the player is crossed, and Emily's going to get a bomb plant here. So Emily putting on her ninjas in pajamas uniform. She's going to sneak into the site, get the plant. Kath will take her down, and we will see a defuse. 6-5 now the score to CLG Red, mounting a little bit of a comeback here. Take a quick look at what we've seen in the previous rounds. So we've seen a couple defuses. This will be another one. We've seen 3 defuses in the previous 4 rounds. It's usually a good sign for the T's, but unfortunately they haven't been able to hold post-plant in a couple of them. And we will see, likely we'll see a save here. Not sure what Emily will call for Team Karma. It does look like we'll see a Tech 9 upgrade. And it looks like we might see a B hit. So we had one player spotting that's actually now going towards long. Miss Harvey is just going to yellow right up middle. And we'll be able to take, maybe going to take down Linsky. Okay, there it is. I didn't want to call it too early. And the call should come in. Her teammates are actually out middle. They actually just ran out middle. They didn't turn around to fight. And now they're actually turning around. They've grouped up to try to take down Miss Harvey, who's going to go down. With support from Kath, Emily's going to take her down, but Kath's going to get the trade there. And now it's a 1v4. As Sapphire's running in with the bomb at bomb site B. And going to do a little bit of damage to Benita. Benita eventually will be able to clean up that frag. The score is now tied 6-6. And we're going to see a buy coming in. I don't know. Yep, Emily's going to glass cannon with the AWP. So we will see an AWP on both sides again. I'm actually going to try to shift over to Emily to see what she does with this. We're going to see the Smith's flash peek coming in from Potter at middle. We actually have a double CT, a double AWP setup on the CTs right now, Potter and Diane. It looks like they challenged early at Catwalk. It's an interesting setup here. There's no players long, no players holding. Actually, it looks like maybe Kath holding solo at Catwalk. She will get blinded by that flash. There is a smoke down there. This is something actually Team Karma had a hard time holding as CTs yesterday. This kind of cat setup. And Miss Harvey's going to flash over middle. We will see actually the boost coming in here. Emily's going to get this kill, I think. Actually, the flash is going to be too much. But we do see a CT backing in. I love that boost. It doesn't always get you a kill, but when it does, it feels so good. And we're going to see Benita and Diane holding B. So there's one of the AWPs. Potter was middle, but I think she actually fell back. As Rain's going to challenge Kath, but Kath is playing lights out. Continues to dominate. Going to get the headshot on her. And now it's a 5v4 with only 30 seconds left in the round. Bomb has been picked up. It does look like we might see another catwalk push. Although now they've dropped off. I think they're going to try to challenge here at middle, but Benita's standing right there. Sapphire with a quick response after Emily goes down. And this will be a mid to B. Looks like a CT is pushing through that smoke as Miss Harvey's going to get down. Going to take one. Kath on the quick catwalk flank is going to take down one at the tunnels. And now we only have Linsky, who is trying to get out B tunnels, going to go down to the AWP of Diane. And now CLG is leading 7-6. A nice comeback coming in here after a quick start from Team Karma. We probably will see another save come out so that we can see a full buy on last for the T's. And that is what we will see. So we'll see the Tech 9s come out, couple flashbangs as Diane's going to spot them going towards long. We do see two players kind of grouped up at longs. CLG Reds played it sometimes close, sometimes far. T's actually have fallen back, and now it looks like they're going up catwalk again. Diane's going to land a quick shot on a Sapphire. Diane's going to land another shot onto Shaz. Meanwhile, Kat's going to take down Rain and Linsky, and Potter's going to end it quickly before Auto Director can even get over to the frags. Clean round coming in, and now it is the last round of the half. 8-6 the score in favor of CLG Reds. It's a close match we've got. From what I saw, the CT side of Team Karma, if they get this round, they've got a good chance. I think they maybe 9-6 both halves, so 6-9, 9-6, and that's how they forced overtime yesterday. We will see an AWP on Emily again, and we still see the double AWP set up for CLG Red. I think it was who is in B. So actually 2 rifles at B, which usually means there's an AWP at A and an AWP middle. I think that's the setup we've got for the CTs right now. As Shaz is in a flash catwalk for Rain, but the flash actually blinds Rain, so that's no bueno. Miss Harvey playing close with the M4, and Benita is going to get blinded from a flash middle. It's actually a 2-on-2 with 3 players kind of headed towards B. 1 player is probably Potter, who is Carr with the op, and Kath playing close long doors. So they changed the positions pretty well. It's been a dynamic 2-on-2, albeit a 2-on-2 every round, seems like, for CLG. And Team Karma does like to go up catwalk. They have had some success there. We will see a mid to B smoke. I think this is actually going to be executed on, as it looks like Rain dropped from A. So this is a mid to B with an A split. As Miss Harvey's going to go down, Rain's going to get one. Shaz and Emily get ones of their own. And now Diane is going to be holding the back of B by herself. She gets the first kill on a Shaz with bomb down. She gets a second on a Sapphire, and Emily's going to sit there posted, going to finish that off. 8-7 the first half score in favor of CLG Gaming, CLG Red. So we will go into the second half. We'll take a quick look at the scoreboard. Unfortunately, we don't have the stats from Bot Connor's pregame performance, which I have to say was pretty impressive. But Kath just going absolutely huge. 20 kills, 4 assists, and only 9 deaths. Very, very nice performance from her. We see Rain at 13-10 leading the way for Team Karma. If we take a quick look, you see that there were 2 plants with detonations and then 3 defuses. So 5 plants of 15 rounds. It's probably about average. Sometimes it's a good indicator of how well you're doing on T side, how well the caller is calling. So we're going to see a 3 long setup with a 2B setup coming in for Karma. Not sure if they're going to pressure this or they're going to post and maybe fall off. And I'm not sure how well these teams scout each other. I know that they've played each other quite a bit. Looks like we're going to see a walkout long with Kath and Miss Harvey getting 2 quick entries. Potter's going to get a kill of her own. And just like that, 3 entry frags for CLG Red. No response from the CTs. And as I say that, Sapphire's going to get a kill on the lurker Benita, who was in B tunnels. Probably a little bit too little too late. Sapphire, the sole player remaining for the CTs, does have a kit, does have a nade, and does have a flash. And here's Potter. He's going to get a kill on the Potter, so a little bit extra money in the bank there. Now in a 1v3. And Sapphire is certainly a veteran of the game. I would love to see her win this. Not sure it's going to happen. She will throw an nade. It's going to be a little too far to do too much damage on a Kath. Flash is going to come in. And just fighting it out, delaying it. She will go down to Kath in the end. And the pistol round goes to CLG Red. So teams both won their T pistol rounds. 9-7 now the score. And let's see if the CTs decide to force up here or if they're going to save and maybe try to get an op third round. So this is an interesting buy. It looks like Sapphire dropped a scout to Emily, who armored. You see 257s with armor, 257s without. And it looks like we're going to see them kind of play far back. Please don't lag. Okay, lag is over. We are alive. So we're going to see CLG Red's going to clear out long A. There's no players from the CTs contesting there. It looks like we do have one near Goose, probably the player with the scout just spotting towards long. 2 players at catwalk and a crossfire in B with Shaz at the door and Linsky at the fence. Potter's going to take a quick shot. They did spot the scout here, and we're going to see the most annoying thing in the game, the jump scout coming out from Emily, who will go down. She's actually going to tag 2 players, so this is actually a pretty good start. Rain's going to end up killing one of them, but Miss Harvey's going to get a quick kill on a Sapphire. And now it's a 4v3. We do see Potter very, very low in HP. Probably going to post it long, I would think, considering she's got a scout, and the bomb can be planted for her. Meanwhile, Rain's going to run up middle. Actually, all 3 of them are going to run up middle. Meanwhile, Benita's sitting there with an MP7 waiting for it. It's going to get a kill on a Rain. And now the CTs have been able to get up mid without being killed from the MP7 of Benita. I'm not sure if they're going to post on this. It actually looks like they're going to try to save. So both players have armor. Linsky actually has a helmet and the 5.7, so this is not a bad save here. They can live to fight another day, maybe do some more damage. And they are not going to get that kill. That would have been a nice little frag to have to add to the scoreboard. We're actually going to see 3 Ts chasing here. I don't think Potter should be chasing. Benita will get a kill on a Shaz. Linsky is going to get a kill of her own on a Benita. And I'm okay with the MP7 chasing. A lot of money bonus there. I didn't want to see Potter go down. She was 1 shot from a 5.7 and she would have dropped. So glad that that didn't happen. We do see the 5.7 armor from Linsky being the only upgrade for this round. And it looks like we're going to see 1 player B and 4 players towards A, which is unfortunate because it does look like we're going to see a B hit here pretty quickly from the T's of CLG Gaming, or CLG Red. I don't know why I keep saying CLG Gaming. And we're going to see quick molly. We're going to see a flash to the fence. It looks like they're going to push in. Miss Harvey's jumped up on the box. And Linsky's hiding her head in the back of the site. It's going to peek out, not be able to get a kill. And Will is actually going to be able to do a lot of damage. It's going to get a kill. Kat's going to get one. Kat's going to get two. Diane's going to get one of her own. I think it was Shaz, meanwhile, was able to double dink somebody with, I think, a USP. Now it's a 2v3. Potter with the late lurk is going to come up huge. Going to take down Sapphire, shut down the round. It's not too bad from Team Karma. I think they would have preferred to have that third kill, but they were not able to get it. 11-7 now the score as we enter the first gun round of the second half. And we are going to see Potter get a pick on Linsky crossing mid doors. And just like that, CLG Red has an early advantage. And Emily's going to get 2 kills. Unfortunately, one of them is her teammate who types Raffle and found that incredibly funny. And now they're down 3v4 with just literally 15 seconds into the round. We're going to see some potty language from Linsky and some laughter coming in. So some good sportsmanship occurring here. Everybody having a good time. Rain did get lated on that, and it is still a 3v4. We've got a minute 10 still left in the round, and those picks came very early. Some flashbangs that are not going to do work to Emily. Emily's going to get a pick. She was very dominant with the AWP in this position yesterday. She's going to get one. She's not going to be able to get the second. She's going to come back to Cat and fight. She is actually going to be able to respond on Miss Harvey. Sapphire's flanking Catwalk. Bomb is down, and Potter's going to drop. And just like that, the CTs were able to turn this around. Benita, the solo member of CLG remaining, she is actually at long with an AWP. It looks like she might try to push up and take a couple picks. Rain's body flew. LMAO. Lol. We're having a good time here, ladies and gentlemen. And Benita is going to get the pick on Emily, who missed that shot. The bomb is down Catwalk. Both CTs are posted there. So if they just simply play the numbers here and trade on this, they should be able to get the kill. That grenade from Shaz did not do any damage, but did completely expose her position. Benita actually walks up on that fully scoped, looked at the wrong corner, but was still able to get the kill. Sapphire with a quick trade to finish it out. So that went from a 3v5 to a 2v1 in pretty quick order. I thought that was funny because Benita came scoped in on this, and the CT was actually playing here. Still worked out. She did get the kill, but Sapphire did herself a favor with a quick peek off the corner. Sometimes people tend to fall away in those situations, but Sapphire took the challenge and was able to win it. Does look like we'll see a boost here on Catwalk with the AWP. Looking in the lower, Benita might be the unsuspecting victim to walk into this. And that is going to actually be the case, but luckily I think she probably got either legged or hit through that box. Peeking that angle from lower is really, really challenging. And we're going to see a buy coming in with Potter, the only person that only has a pistol. Cat's going to do some damage, and Cat's going to get the kill through the smoke on a Rain. So good start to the round. Kath continuing to play absolutely lights out. Pretty sure Kath is a better player than most of us. Sapphire's going to get one and going to get traded out by Potter. Shaz, meanwhile, is going to get killed on a Benita, who was still low from being tagged early in the round. 3v3, was the bomb is up Catwalk. And we're going to see Emily holding with an AWP here. And she's going to go down. Nice shot from Diane. And she is eventually going to be able to take down Linsky as well. So now it's a 1v2. I don't know if they heard Cat, but they definitely smoked it off as Shaz is going to get the quick kill. Potter has an AK now, is left in a 1v1, and Shaz is going to win it with the FAMAS of Doom. And we will see some celebration. I'm not sure if she was looking for the bomb or a gun. No kit, 10-second defuse, plenty of time. Close round coming in, but another round coming in favor of Team Karma. Score now 11-9 in favor of CLG Red. But because these rounds are so close, if one round goes to the other direction, we'll probably see a save as we take a quick look at the scores. Kath rapidly approaching that 30 frag mark. We do see that both teams are going to be broke. So this is one of those rounds that could go turn into 2. As we'll see, it looks like a quick B hit here. We're going to take a quick look at Sapphire. She definitely hears them jumping around there, and I think they're going to aggro this. And they are. We waiting on a flashbang? Nope. Sapphire's going to peek and get killed by Diane's Galil. We do see a nade that's going to hit Miss Harvey. Rain, meanwhile, is going to get 2 of her own. Miss Harvey's going to push in and get a kill with the Tech 9 headshot on Chaz, and now it's a 3v3 just like last round. Only this round a little bit faster. You see, Emily does have the AWP. We see 2 FAMASes and A Galil M4 and an AK is all left in play. Emily posted on the lurk. It's going to actually hit Potter through the door. Those doors are made out of Superman, so she does not get the kill. Rest in peace, wooden double doors on Dust 2. Potter left with just 1 HP. He's posted here, and actually he's going to get a challenge, get an easy kill on a Rain who did not clear above her, and it's now a 2v3. 2 players for the T's are low. This is winnable, and we do see no kits, so this has to be a pretty quick retake. There's a smoke and a flash. I'd love to see these used on this entry into the site. They will not be, and we'll see some quick trades from either team. The team with 3 plays the numbers, gets the kills, wins the round 12-9, and we'll probably see a save here. One thing I would have loved to have seen, they did have a flash, and they did have a smoke. And you can stand out here, smoke into the tunnels, and then you can flash either in the door or the window, and you kind of cut the site in half. Makes the retake a little easier, a little harder to trade. They did not, unfortunately, execute on the retake that way, and we will see a save coming in as they lost that previous round. So 12-9 the score. CLG Red getting a little bit closer to the win early here on Dust 2. Just a reminder for those that are tuning in a little bit late, Mirage is the next map in the best of 3, and if we go to a third map, Cobble will be the decider. We do see a full save with only a P250 as the lone upgrade for the CTs. We see a stack towards long, and 3 players now stacked towards middle. CLG's walking up catwalk, and Benita will actually take the first action at middle, going to get 2, actually going to get a 3rd kill. The two players in Emily and Rain that were posted at long push on those kills. As Harvey's sitting there waiting, easy cleanup frags. 13-9 now the score, and we should see a buy here. I don't know if their CTs are going to force. Nope, they're going to play it a little bit more passive. The meta in the game now, at least on the men's side, is you basically buy every round for always and ever because pistols in this game. And we're actually going to see a double save come in here. We saw a double save on the CLG side as well earlier in the first half, so it could just be the way that it's being played now by the ladies. As we're going to see Linsky take a challenge against Kath and Miss Harvey at bomb site B, where the bomb is being taken. Diane's going to get a kill of her own. Sapphire, meanwhile, is going to combine with Rain to take down Diane, and they will actually get an AK. I think Sapphire's booking it to try to save that AK. It does look to be the case, and we might see a save come in from all 3 CTs. Only a 5.7 a P250. I might try to post on some exits, see if we can take a gun and do some economic damage, as we will see the money on the T's is not too good. Relative to the distance and the score, which will be 14-9 at the end of this round. But we do see Sapphire is going to take that and save. We should see Emily maybe get a kill here. Actually, he's going to drop to Benita, and now they're hunting. The hunting party is coming. I don't think they'll have enough time, as Sapphire is saving the AK in pit. And it's funny watching this from the X-ray point of view. They're actually going to spot her at the very, very end, and she will actually go down at the very last second. So unfortunate. CTs do have enough money to buy, so not that big a deal, but saving the AK would have been a nice little bonus for possibly the round after. And we will see the AWP back up on Emily. We will see the AWP continue to be up on Potter. This is a huge round for Team Karma as they've invested heavily. Take a quick look at their money. They have 3 players with no money left. And it looks like the T's are just going to barrel up catwalk. Rain's only going to be able to get 1 after Kath gets the first early kill onto Emily. And we're going to see a late player long. Sapphire will be able to answer with a frag there. So now it's a 3v3 again. And the smoke catwalk is going to force the T's back. No players actually for the CTs are in B right now. That should be a kill, and it will be as Lindsay's going to get 1. I don't know if she spotted Miss Harvey, but she certainly spotted Potter, who was the first player down. And Sapphire is going to be walking up on this smoke at catwalk. Meanwhile, Potter's going to walk out middle, get a pick on the Shaz. We see 1 player in B and 1 player in A. Sapphire is going to be coming in on a flank here. Hasn't made a noise yet. We're actually going to flip over to her point of view. And she actually is going to challenge. She's going to get a kill on a Miss Harvey. She is down to 4 HP. So it's a 2v1, but this is definitely a winnable 2v1 for Potter. He's going to flash out the mid doors. Flash is not going to land as we see Sapphire's tucked behind the box there. Potter looks to be fully committed to jumping up catwalk and going A. Sapphire with 4 HP is going to take that challenge. It's going to take Potter down. A big round for Team Karma. Really needed that. We're going to see, because they lost 3, we might see a FAMAS or some other low buy here. And that's exactly what we'll see, a FAMAS coming out on Shaz. We do see guns all up on the T's, including an AWP on Potter. If Karma wins this round, they should be able to force a save. I think a save will go in either direction. So this is a huge round again for Team Karma, who's fighting off a potential match point. we're going to see the T's now are going to barrel into B. They're going to get two kills, trading Diane. Kath's going to continue to play, just lights out with 2 frags. Now it's a 3v4 retake. And if the CTs don't get an early pick here, I would expect for them to make a save call. This is a very difficult retake to make, especially post-plant. And we're going to see Potter's actually not going to recognize that Sapphire pushed up, so this is maybe the quick frag that they needed. It's now back to, again, a 3v3. Kath is going to just continue to headshot everybody across the map, but Emily's going to respond onto her. Now it's a 1v2 as Rain was able to push into the site, but Benita's going to take her down through the smoke. 15-10 now the score. To take another quick look at the scoreboard, Kath in that round was able to hit that 30, 37, 30 kills, 7 assists, 14 deaths. We see Sapphire for the CTs at 22 and 21. This will be a force up with all the money they have remaining. We do see Emily with her beloved P90. We see some 5.7s with armor, 1 M4 on the board. This is going to be a tough round and an absolute must-win as CLG Red is now on match point. Karma in a must-win situation to prolong map 1, which is Dust 2. Again, if you tuned in a little bit late, next map will be Mirage, and the decider map, if we go to a third, will be Cobblestone. Looks like the T's, after barreling the previous 2 rounds, they're actually going to slow down the pace. I like this change in tempo. They actually had easy cat control with no contest coming in from CTs. The flash is going to be for a drop strap. Miss Harvey had a little bit of a hard time getting down. And it's actually running right next to Shaz. Shaz is actually going to get the kill, but Kath is just doing work. And Kath's going to get a kill onto Rain at the ramp. Meanwhile, Shaz from the connector is going to get a kill. And Kath continuing just to push onto the site. Potter will use the CZ, hold mouse 1, and get a kill on the Shaz. And we're going to see a 2v2 now, late in the round, as Linsky's going to get a kill on a Benita. And Sapphire, meanwhile, is pinching from long. So both players for the T's at A, near Goose in the site. And both players from the CTs just working up here. We're going to see if Kath can do this again. Meanwhile, Sapphire is actually going to take her down to 5-7. A quick trade's going to come on to Potter, who does get the op kill. Linsky will finish that off. And a win in a must-win round for Team Karma is going to keep us on Dust 2 just a little while longer. Beautiful entries coming in from Kath. I'm pretty sure Kath is just playing on another level right now. If I'm Team Karma, I'm hoping for overtime, but if I don't get it, I might delay the start of the next one just to minimize that momentum. 32 and 15 is now the score on Kath. We see Sapphire was able to actually get a very important kill on a Kath that round with a 5-7 in that 2v2. We will see, again, force up coming in from the CTs with their backs against the wall, fighting off match point for CLG Red. And we will see a Galil and a full AK, so not too light of a buy from the T's. Take a quick look at the economy. We do see that this could force a save onto the T's. You know, if Team Karma loses, that's the end of the map. But if they win, we should see a save on the T's, and we could be looking at a 15-13. As Sapphire's going to get the early pick on a Kath. Kath going down with a minute in the round is huge for Team Karma right now. And we will see a push into B as Benita's just going to run out tunnels, holding mouse 1. He's going to be able to get entries, 3 quick entries with Diane, Benita, and Miss Harvey each getting one of their own. Diane's going to get another one. This should be the end of it as we see a Rain left in a 1v4. Takes the first kill on a Diane. We see 2 players for the T's holding near tunnels. The bomb is planted for them. And Miss Harvey's holding the door. Maui's going to flush Miss Harvey out. And the flash is actually going to blind her. Potter's going to get an easy kill on a Rain running in the door. 16-11 will be the final score of Dust 2. Quick look at the scoreboard. 32 frags is what Kath ended with. She played tremendous both halves. And CLG's going to start off this best of 3 with a win, 16-11 on Dust 2. I find interesting that I don't hear very much in the way of bomb noise. I know they changed the bomb detonation noise, but it doesn't seem to be too loud. Look at that. Kath rewarded for her troubles with an Operation Breakout weapon case. That's just Gaben sending some love for that performance. And we do see a minute break here. I am going to mute out my mic. I'm going to flip on some music for you guys in the meantime, and we'll be back in just a minute. I'm going to say those words, quick break, and then we will be on Mirage.
When you reach the end, will you wait for me? Holding out a torch that's lighting up the way. I can't run and I can't crawl, but as soon as I scale your castle walls, I'll try to find you. 'Cause I know I see it all tonight. Oh, I see
chains that you pull away. I feel the fear when you look at me. But we've had enough of love. Is this not enough? Let me in your arms. Feel it deep inside.
Stop playing, start giving!
Are you an esports fan? Prove your knowledge and start winning cash on Alpha Draft Fantasy Esports. This year, we'll pay out over $5 million in prizes to over 50,000 esports fans every single week. To play, first select from hundreds of contests from the hottest esports. Then, choose your team of pros and watch their stats update in real time during games. Right now, we'll match every dollar you deposit up to $250. What are you waiting for? Redeem your deposit bonus and play Alpha Draft now.
All right, so we do see all the players have joined. We did see Jordan Nothing Gilbert just try to bust out the taser on one of the members of Envy. Came up a little bit shy, but it was entertaining nonetheless. The main score, for those that are not able to watch that because you are here listening to my voice, it's 13-12 right now. Cloud9 is up on the second map of their best of three. Looks like they have a good chance to win this and go up 14-12. They are CTs on Cobblestone. I was lied to. I swear I was lied to. I was told Mirage was the second map, but the map we are looking at is not Mirage. We do see the players are joining. I think all 10 are now in. So we should be going live here in just a second on Cobblestone, not on Mirage. Appreciate you guys tuning in and hanging out. Any feedback you guys have with the stream quality, the cast. I increased the volume of the in-game, which I'm actually going to lower a little bit. From the last one, somebody had commented that it's hard to hear. But yeah, any feedback you guys have, I certainly appreciate it. Insults are always entertaining as well. And we should be going live here in just a minute. So I'm going to mute out my mic 1 second, put the music back on, and then I will be sitting here waiting for this to go live. I'm actually watching the main cast on my phone as well. And I'll be looking at chat for all the love, hate, insults, compliments, etc. Be back in just a minute, guys.
I go to sleep, open my eyes, I'm looking down. Whenever you're calling, baby, you know I turn around. I see your face, not one sound. Whatever is calling, baby, you know I turn around. Baby, you know I turn around. Baby, you know I turn around.
Alright, looks like we had some mild trolling about a go live, which, again, they're trying to stop and cancel. And I swear they're doing this on purpose. Admin wants them to wait, so we will continue to wait, despite console saying it's live. I'm going to go ahead and say we're going to go to a short break, and I say that mostly in jest, but we'll see what happens here. This is marked as not live. I have a bad feeling about this. So I'm not going to jinx it. I'm just going to mute my mic, put the music back on, continue to watch the Cloud9 Envy match on my phone, and we'll hopefully be ready to go live here in a minute. I'm not feeling too good. We'll see what happens.
Go to sleep. Open my eyes. Not one sound. Whatever is calling, baby, you know I'll turn around. Baby, you know I'll turn around.
So I'm not perpetually flashbanged here. We were waiting. The GoTV is on a delay, as predicted. I think they accidentally couldn't cancel the go live that they had, so they just switched the map. So we should see this going live here in just a second. Apologize for that, but it's a little bit out of my control. Meanwhile, on the main stream, 16-15 is now the score. Cloud9 in overtime on the second map of their best of three. Cloud9 did win the first map, so there's a chance that they could 2-0 Envious for the second straight event. Pretty interesting, pretty hype. And again, we should be going live here in just a second. So I'm going to continue to mute out my mic. I'll jump back in once it looks like we're starting. Hopefully when we start this time, we'll actually go from start to finish. All right, I think this is live now. We did not see a knife round. CLG will be starting on CT side. This is, again, map 2 of the best of 3. CLG Red did win Dust 2, 16-11, so this is Team Karma in a must-win map. And we will see right off the bat, looks like a 2-1-2. We're going to see some early pressure coming in from CLG with one player at middle. Kath is going to push out long, not able to actually land the headshot onto Emily there. And it's actually going to re-peek. We do see 2 players posted at long. The second one I don't think has appeared yet, so there's a chance that they're just baiting on this. The bomb, meanwhile, is all the way back in T-spawn. So it looks like it's going to be a slow round. Meanwhile, Rain has fallen down drop zone. It's going to actually get a headshot, very nicely done, onto Miss Harvey. Potter, standing right next by, is able to get the quick trade, so we are back into a 4v4. We do see 2 players, Rain and Shaz, as the drop players. Neither one of them had armor, but both of them actually able to land an early entry. And Linsky's about to get her head taken off to a 5-7. Emily, meanwhile, is actually going to get the trade. Was able to duck underneath the 5-7 shots of Benita. Now it's a 3v2. Shaz has bomb site B, so the T's should know that this is pretty clear. And we do see a retake being set up. Bomb will go down behind the statue by Emily. Kath and Diane, the last 2 players alive for CLG Red. And pretty decent post plan here. We've got 1 player at an area we call Rubble on my team. Just a little pile of rubble on the ground there. That is Shaz. Shaz, unfortunately, is going to peek out. I don't know that they needed to contest that. Diane's going to get both kills. Sapphire now left in a 1v2. Going to get the first kill. And is going to get the second kill. Sapphire winning a 1v2 that was a 3v2 to start the retake on the site. Team Karma is going to win another T-pistol round. And they're going to go up quickly 1-0. Emily with the immediate P90 buy. That is her preferred weapon. If it's not an AWP, it's got to have 50 bullets. I think that's the rule for her. We will see a force buy coming up on 3 of the players. Actually, 4 of the players for CLG. Potter's probably only going to use the CZ to save for the AWP. Fortunately for her, the CZ only has a $100 kill reward. And we'll see another slow round from Karma. They seem to favor this a little bit slower play style. We did see CLG, on the other hand, a couple rounds on their T side of Dust 2 to literally just hold W into bomb sites and trade until they were able to take the site and plant. Looks like we might see a set execute here. We do see a couple smokes being thrown. Heard a player, I think, at drop zone. And Karma's going to be pushing on to this bomb site here. Kath, meanwhile, is going to get a pick on to Shaz. And Benita's going to get a pick. We can see another dink coming out. Emily's going to hold mouse 1 on the P90. He's able to get down 2. Meanwhile, Sapphire's going to get 1. Diane's going to get 2 of her own. And Diane's going to be one of the 2 players left for the CTs remaining. Linsky's going to come around. They know that now she's hiding at this little hut area in the back of the site. And meanwhile, Potter's hoping to push up closely. Linsky's not sure which angle to hold. And Diane's going to come up huge with the 5-7. 3 kills that round, 2 with the headshot. Able to take that round. An eco round win coming in for CLG Red. And just like that, score is tied and the momentum has flipped. The P90 of Emily is now the P90 of Potter. And we'll probably see a full save come in for Team Karma. We did see Team Karma, they like to play a little bit more of a passive, both in the speed and tempo of their executions, as well as when it comes to buying and saving, they tend to prefer to save more often than force buy. So that's something we are going to see continued here. No players with armor. We do see 2 smokes and a bunch of P250s. That's all we'll see purchased this round for the terrorists. Meanwhile, Potter is in a great position here for a flank. I don't know if she's going to get this kill. Yes, she will get this kill onto Linsky. And Alder Director took us away from that action. Rain is going to get a trade. Benita's pushing up here, and Shaz is going to get the kill. There's really no need for Benita to push that. She had full control of that lane, but she will be punished for doing so. And now it's a 4v3. 2 guns now on the T's. Rain with a P90 and Shaz with a FAMAS. And it looks like they're going to fall back and go to A. This is a great read as there are 0 players left in bomb site A. And Rain is making some noise and holding the players here at bomb site B. And again, still no players at bomb site A. As I say that, Diane's going to rotate around. Looks like she's going to go balcony. She will probably see, based on this timing, the players coming from long, and I don't know if she saw them. She's definitely hearing them now. She's going to take a couple shots. She is going to land a nice headshot onto Sapphire. She gets dinked, but Shaz is going to go down as well. Diane holding this bomb site. It's a lone CT here. Has no idea that there's a player right underneath her. And Emily's going to walk up underneath, get the kill. This should be a bomb plant for Emily. And she does not have a gun. I don't know if she notices she could probably pick up that M4. She's going to hold for Kath to peek from the balcony. Kath will peek. She's going to take a lot of damage. And eventually Kath will take Emily down. Bomb plant and 3 kills is a very, very nice eco round from Team Karma. It's a good setup for future rounds in this half. 2-1 now the score, CLG red. Because of that plan, I imagine we will see a buy come in from Team Karma. It looks like that's exactly what we will see. I don't know if Emily's going to glass cannon with the AWP or not. She will not. She will purchase an AK. So 5 AKs coming out for the Ts. See 2 FAMASas on the CTs and an AWP on Potter. Take a quick look at the money. We do see this is one of those rounds that can lead to 2. Just early economy being built here by both teams. And we'll see, it looks like they have a 2 middle, 3 B setup. It's fairly common. Usually the 2 players at A see a lot of action early, unless the team executes quickly at drop. And we do see Diane's holding close mid. I would imagine we'll probably see Potter if we were to take a quick look around. Potter's probably going to be posted at the top of middle, which is where she is. We're going to see some early contact between Rain and Miss Harvey at the drop zone. And now the Ts are actually all executing at B. Benita's going to get 2 kills on the platform before she goes down. Rain's going to end up finishing Miss Harvey, but she will get traded by Kath. Kath's going to take a peek into the site and take down Linsky as well. And now it's Emily in a 1v3 situation. She's out on the platform at B, but she does not know Diane is on the flank. And we will see her come out. And she's going to get picked by Potter, who's posted behind the statue with an AWP. 3-1 now the score in favor of CLG Red. Meanwhile, on the mainstream, I believe Cloud9 just finished off Envy in overtime on Cobblestone. And that's a 2-0. Envious has been eliminated from the tournament by Cloud9. That's 2 straight lane events. Some American pride, not going to lie to you. American pride in that. So we will see this be another save round for Team Karma. And last save round, we saw them make some presence felt and known at bomb site B. Then they brought it all the way back to get a plan at A. Looks like they're starting the round very similar with all 5 players out at B. We do see 1 CT. I can't tell who that is or what the number is to flip to their POV. They are pushed all the way to stairs at middle, so they should know that there's no noise. Haven't seen or heard anything, that it's very likely a B play. And it looks like we will see 4 players for the CT stacked here as a result of having that information. We're going to see the Ts walk out, try to get behind that smoke. That smoke didn't look to be covering the entire platform. So if a CT jump spots that, they will probably get an early peek of what's to come. Sapphire, meanwhile, set up a drop. Benita's playing behind the hut again. It's going to do some early damage, not able to take Emily down. And we'll see as the Ts are going to run. Emily's going to get a quick entry into Benita. Kath, meanwhile, is going to turn around and hit a 180 headshot on Sapphire. Diane's going to get a kill on her Rain. Miss Harvey's going to get a pick onto Emily, who had actually dropped into the site. And Linsky's going to get a kill, and we're just like that, we're in a 2v2, and the bomb has been planted. So a lot of shooting going on, not a lot of killing happening. Diane's going to actually go stick the bomb, and Potter's going to finish off Linsky, who was the last T remaining. It's another eco round, 3 kills and a plant coming in for Team Karma. The eco rounds have looked good so far, holding the economy pretty low for the CTs. We'll see another couple buys come in here. And we will see, I imagine we'll see a full buy. I'm not sure if Emily's going to pick up the AWP. She will actually pick up the AWP on this map. Haven't seen either of the teams play this map yet, so I'm not really sure what to expect. Can only read in the way that they played Dust 2. So we take another look at the score. We see 9 kills on Diane early in the first half, and 6 on Emily, leading their respective teams. So we do see, it looks like Potter is posted long. Emily's holding the AWP at mid, waiting for potential cross. Potter, meanwhile, is going to walk away from long and fall back. And Team Karma does prefer this slow play style, so we'll see what happens as the round develops. For those that are just tuning in, CLG Red was able to win Dust 2 16-11. This is the second map of their best of 3. This is a semi-final, so the winner of this will move on to the grand final for the female tournament at ESWC 2015. Linsky's going to throw a flash middle, went a little bit too far, not going to blind the player behind the door there. And we see the T's grouping back up at bomb site B. I think Benita is boosted on the tree. We're going to go ahead and flip right over here. So let me pull back the camera here. We see Benita is posted on this tree. We're going to see Amali come out into the area that my team calls jail. And this is a pretty standard setup. The tree is actually really powerful. It's very difficult, if not impossible, to spam. If a player hides behind it like that, you can't see them, and they play off contact with a player behind statue. Looks to be the way that they're going to be playing this here. But as I say that, the execute comes in. Miss Harvey's going to throw a molly that does not land, which is unfortunate. A molly on that platform flushes the players out into the open. Rain is going to get a pick on a Benita, and Miss Harvey is just hiding in the smoke. Meanwhile, Kath is going to get an answer on Alinsky and onto Rain. Sapphire is going to get a trade, and Emily's going to get a pick on a Miss Harvey, and now it's a 2v2. And Potter is going to get an easy... Oh, Potter's going to miss that kill there. It's now a 1v2 on a Shaz. Shaz is going to get a pick. Not a lot of time. All Diane needs to do is hide, and that is what she will do. And Shaz needs to not be in the open. Does not want to lose the money here. Okay, she's going to get the kill. Playing a little risky there. It's all good. She is going to survive with the gun. And a complete wipe for the CT, so we will see a buy on them. Again, the economy being held down pretty low for the CTs. And this is actually just like we saw in Dust 2, a lot of really close rounds. I'm going to immediately go to Benita because I see the Scar 20 coming out and I want to see it used. But on Dust 2, we saw a lot of those rounds go to 3v3s and 2v2s late. Economies for both teams were held down very low for the duration of the match. And it looks to be a little bit more of the same here, and Benita's going to feast. Benita should feast here, and Benita's not going to feast. Totally jinxed it. Sorry, Benita. She's going to go down to Shaz. Meanwhile, Miss Harvey's going to get an answer. Two frags of her own before she goes down. And just like that, it's a 3v3. Diane's going to respond with a frag on Alinsky. We see Emily's going to be in the site. She's looking for a gun, not able to find it. Kat's going to take her down, and Shaz is left in a 1v3, and will go down to the op of Potter. Totally jinxed that. I can't believe I jinxed that. I was waiting to see the Scar, and a bad word was just written in chat. I'm so sad. We have a pause 3 followed by a regular pause, and I don't like pauses at all. So, I'm going to take this time for a little shameless self-promotion. At NME_RYU is where you can find me on Twitter. It is a nice day here in the southeast of the United States. I am not on site at this event, so I am dependent upon GO.TV. It seems to be working smoothly right now. 6-1 the score. CLG is up on Team Karma here on Cobblestone. Again, they did win the first map, so this is a must-win for Team Karma to force overtime. And hopefully, this is a really, really short break in the action. I'm going to continue to use the phrasing short break because the video from yesterday did make me laugh. If you guys haven't seen that, it's a compilation of all the time short break was mentioned by the casters, the analysts, and all the other people at the event. It's pretty funny. I actually had a very good time laughing. I thought the interaction between Semler and Faflaren yesterday was absolutely priceless. Fortunately, it's just me here, so I have nobody to work off of to deliver comedic value to you guys and gals watching, where it looks like we're about 1,500 people. Appreciate you guys stopping in to watch this stream. Feel free to tweet this out and get some more of your friends and family to check in and watch the female tournament here. We don't know. I don't think there's been anything else said. Take a quick look. Nope. All we saw was a pause 3 followed by a regular pause. This could be tactical. This could be a tactical timeout because they are starting to slip away the first half. We are going to see all the players buy, which tells me all 5 players are in the server for both teams. Hoping that this resumes briefly. And Linsky just typed pause again, followed by unpause. The match is unpaused. This is something, just so if you guys are ever in an online match, always ask the other team if they're ready before you unpause. I hate it when teams do it to us. We usually, when they unpause it without asking, we usually say, yeah, don't worry about it, we're ready. But we're going to go back into the action. 6-1 again, the score. CLG Red is ahead of Team Karma. We do see a full buy on both teams. We are going to see an op on both teams. Potter having it for CLG Red, and Emily picking it back up for Team Karma. Meanwhile, we see a 3-player setup at A. Miss Harvey holding the stairs near middle. I think Potter's there as well, and I think Diane was the other player at mid. Kath, meanwhile, who played absolutely lights out on Dust 2, held, I think, 32 frags on Dust 2, holding at the drop zone solo, and they have 1 player playing in Benita, playing at the jail. This does look like a BXQ. That Molly will flush Benita into the open. Emily's going to miss the pick. I think she was posted on that. And Benita somehow is going to escape. Shaz is going to get a pick on a Kath at the drop zone, and Benita's going to get 2 kills holding mouse 1 as they came out to the broken wall. Linsky's going to get a pick on her, and again, a 3v3 situation. As Linsky almost gets picked, picking up that bomb by Potter, who is in the drop room, or E-box as some teams call it. And we're going to see a quick flank coming in by Diane and Miss Harvey. Again, still a 3v3 situation here. As we're going to see Linsky drop. Sapphire's going to get a molly thrown directly in her face, and Potter's going to be able to pick her off. She can't go anywhere. Shaz is also going to go down to Potter, and Miss Harvey says, hey, catch this real quick. Potter's going to go down to the Kobe. Let's get some Kobe in chat. And 2 players remain. Miss Harvey's going to pick up the off and say, I'm sorry to Potter. I'm sorry, Corey. And we will see 7 rounds in favor. 7-1, excuse me, the score now in favor of CLG Red. This looks like we'll see a buy coming in again from Team Karma. They are on max bonus. They did have a bomb plant there, which gives them a total of $4,200 of economy for the round, and $45 for the person who planted it. Just adding the bonuses for the economy and the plant and the actual planner. Benita, meanwhile, is going to take an early duel through the smoke at Shaz. Benita came up really big that last round, able to escape the early kill and get 2 of her own. Diane's going to peek from middle. No need for that peek with players supporting you on both sides, and she will be punished for it. Meanwhile, Miss Harvey's on the stairs, and Miss Harvey's not going to get a kill on the side of Linsky. And just like that, Rain's going to get a kill, and now it's a 5-on-2. So Benita is the sole player at B. We do see, I think Potter is actually at the A door, waiting on Linsky to come up from A long. Meanwhile, the bomb is being brought back to bomb site B. Potter's still posted here, and actually this is a great job being done by Linsky with the nades to hold maybe one player here. She will actually go down, but what she just did was delay to rotate. That allowed all 4 players of the T team. After Emily gets a pick on Benita, Potter's now held off on the rotation. The door is smoked. She's making the good decision here to save. For those of you that did not catch the Corey reference, that is from when Shazam shot Semphis in the face after he said, "Don't TK me, I'm coming out banana." And then he got shot in the face while coming out banana. So that was a reference there in case you didn't catch it. 7-2 will be the score at the end of this round. Potter posting here. I don't think the T's have a ton of money, so we should see them save. The fact that 4 of them lived is actually a really good sign for their economy. And if you look at the damage they've been doing every round, you see that there's been, looks like 4 plants total counting this round. And you see that there's only been 2 players, 3 players, no players, 2 players remaining for the CTs. So because they've been able to keep the amount of CTs alive at the end of the round, there's a chance we'll see a save here. And that could be huge because a 3rd round on Cobblestone, depending on which camp you believe in, whether it's T-sided or CT-sided, that 3rd round could be really, really important to build some momentum from, maybe get 5-6 rounds in total for the half. Looks like we will see a save coming in. I think Potter just dropped a ton of pistols, and we did see Miss Harvey pick up the CZ. Potter's going to come here and get a quick boost up on the flowers to pick at the platform. Meanwhile, the T's are actually staggered, 3 holding, waiting. I think they've read this really well. I believe Emily's the IGL for Karma, and looks like she's called that maybe they're probably ecoing. Potter, meanwhile, is going to get a pick on a Rain at the platform. And it looks like the T's are now going to push up middle. Potter's doing a really, really good thing here and rotating around. When a team knows that you're saving and you saved 1 gun and you get a pick somewhere, if you run it to the other site quick enough, you can usually catch them committing. And that's exactly what Potter just did. So we actually do see, I think it's Emily fighting. I can't see who the CT is through the wall there. Emily's going to get a kill on the Cath. Potter, meanwhile, just kind of fired her off at mid, kind of gave that away. Sapphire's going to get a pick on a Diane at long A. And Potter's going to be probably picked from middle here if she stays too long. And she's actually just going to stay here posted. She's not going to hit that shot. She hits that shot, it's a totally different round. It's now 4v3 still. Shaz is going to get a kill on Miss Harvey. Potter's going to miss again. Potter is going to land a shot. Meanwhile, Benita's going to get a kill. Potter ends up with 2, and Benita ends up with 2 with a pistol. And that went from looking like a Team Karma guaranteed round to, in 3 seconds, 4 kills happened. And now 8-2 the score. CLG Red starting to pull away in this half. We will see another buy come in, and this is another one of those rounds that could equal 2. Although the money on Potter, because she did save the ult from the round prior, 2 straight rounds, does look. I think the CTs would probably be forced to keep the economy of the T's down if they lose this round. They've done a tremendous job late in these rounds. They've been a lot of 4v3s and 3v3 situations. CLG has come out on top on every single one of them. If you check back here, we saw the Team Karma take pistol round, and they took this round with it was actually a 5-on-1 at one point. I believe, actually, it might have been a 4-on-1. I think one of the players may have gone down early for Team Karma, but the point there is any of these late rounds that have been 3v3, 2v2 situations, CLG has won every single time. And we're going to see Benita continuing to play on platform. The re-smoke coming in from Miss Harvey. We see a flash that's not going to unfortunately blind anybody. And this is an interesting smoke. I'm going to chase that because I have no idea where that smoke lands, and I'm totally going to steal it if it's good. That's actually going to smoke out the door, so we'll probably see a fake at B here. Rain's going to get a pick on a Potter. Linsky, meanwhile, is going to get a pick on a Diane, who had been pushing out of long A. We're going to see a pop flash into mid doors. All 3 CTs are actually at bomb site B right now, so this is a 5v3. All 3 of the CTs in the wrong bomb site. If they take this quickly, they should be able to win the round. And CLG might have actually called an early save here, as all three are grouped up, holding shift and walking through the halls at bomb site B. 20 seconds left in the round. Bomb just gets planted, and looks like the CTs will be saving here. So 8-3 will be the score. We will see it. Definitely will see a buy. These three guns are going to allow Potter to buy and Benita and Miss Harvey to drop. At the end of this round, we'll probably see. We may see one from us, but I expect that we'll see a pretty healthy buy coming in for the CTs. Meanwhile, 5 players surviving for the Ts is huge. I don't think they should be hunting too much here. It is late in the game. The economy is starting to matter a little bit less, not entirely unimportant. And it looks like the Ts will do just that. All 5 of them surviving in the halls, hanging out in the haystack. 8-3 now, the score. So it seems like if Karma can win those early battles, when they go up by 2 or 3 players, they tend to win. But if it's even, so far CLG has had the magic to bring those rounds back. Take a quick look at the score. 12 kills on Diane, 10 kills on Emily, leading their teams respectively. And we will see, again, kind of a slow tempo. This is kind of the same setup that Karma had when they felt that CLG was saving. CLG will not be saving, and I'm sure Emily recognizes that. They're 3 guns saved. There's no way that they're saving on this. Potter, meanwhile, is pushing up with the AWP at A halls. And this setup looks like it's designed to counter that. Miss Harvey's holding close, tucked underneath the drop zone. And I think Rain's had the best of Miss Harvey at that area on this map. So if I'm Rain, I'm going to take a couple more challenges there if I'm having that level of success. Meanwhile, Diane's spot seems to have been found by Linsky. She's played here a couple times, and Linsky's literally crouched, posted, waiting for Diane to peek. We'll have to see what happens with that late in the round, as it looks like another B execute's coming out. That grenade's going to do a ton of damage, taking Rain down to 54 HP. Potter, meanwhile, is going to be running. It looks like they're going to swing over towards A. Swing off of A over towards B. We're going to see the smokes come out, see the mollies come in, and again, we're going to see a B execute. Meanwhile, Linsky, who was posted on Diane for the duration of that, is going to get a kill, and actually is going to pull Potter out of position, which allows Rain to come down, drop, and get a kill. Emily's going to finish off Benita. Kath is now left in a 1v4. This should be another round in favor of Team Karma, and Kath is going to jump into drop zone. And we'll see if she's going to be able to fall off. She does know that she has Linsky kind of pinching her off here, and Linsky's going to get the easy headshot kill. 4th round from Team Karma, very nicely done. Looks like they're starting to adjust to the way that CLG has been playing this, and we'll probably see a save come in here. Last time we saw a save come in for CLG Red, they had 1 AWP, and they dropped a bunch of pistols. They were able to take that round late. I think they were actually in like a 2v4, and Benita and Potter each got 2 kills in like the blink of an eye. So this will probably be different only because they don't have that AWP to play off of. 2 players are challenging early for the CTs at middle, and neither one of them will get a kill. So great start to the round. 2 quick entries. And Shaz with 2 kills is going to throw a molly at the door. Kath, meanwhile, is going to run out. Miss Harvey's not going to go down. Okay, there we go. Miss Harvey's going to go down. Shaz working on a 3K for the round. Rain is able to take down Kath. And Benita's the last player who's going to shoot Shaz in the back with the USP. And 4 players, 4 Team Karma are in the site. Interesting, Rain just shot at the door. I don't know if maybe she didn't hear the call from her teammate. Meanwhile, Benita ran down middle, took the AK, and may decide to save here. And Rain is not going to spot her. The timing on that just a little bit delayed. With the economy of the T's, I'm perfectly cool with them hunting for this. And let's see, from Benita's point of view, if she is going to be able to escape. She will see Sapphire. She's going to take the shot, so her position has been found out. She will smoke and try to hide behind the rock. She is going to take down Rain as well. And now from the T's, I'm going to cut it off right there. We don't want to give any more guns. And Benita's going to be able to book it back to T-spawn, save the AK. 8-5 now the score. Team Karma mounting a little bit of a late comeback here in the first half. And the UIs there. I think I have a hotkey accidentally bound, and when I try to type 1 to pretending to be a woman in chat, it flipped. So apologies there. Right back into the action. We do see a buy from both teams. We don't see the AWP up on Emily, but we do see it picked back up on Potter. And it seems like Team Karma, they love this late round. They love this B execute. They've had some success with it so far. They literally have no player spotting, and we do see CTs pushing out of long. So this should be really great information for the CTs to fall back and rotate. If I'm Diane and I'm on Potter middle, I'm going back immediately to get to bomb site B. But they're actually going to stay there. Now it looks like it'll be a very, very late rotate. Team Karma needs to execute quickly. It looks like that's exactly what they're going to do. Only 2 players can be on this bomb site. They only saw 1, but they know the information was given. We're going to see a fight at drop zone. Miss Harvey's going to take down 2. And Diane's going to get a kill of her own. Sapphire is going to take 1. Linsky's going to take 1. And Linsky picked up the bomb and is knife out to bomb site A. So she should be able to get a plant here. Economically, not too big of a deal. We do see a couple players that are going to have over 10K at the end of the round regardless. But we'll see if she can hold off this 1v3. Benita's going to be challenging. And I guess that Molly landed somewhere a little bit further down the stairs. Linsky's not able to get that kill. Actually, did that Molly land behind her? Did it bounce off the wall and I totally missed it? If so, it's unfortunate, because if she Mollies this, she can then focus on the angles for the only other remaining places that the CTs could be coming from for about 10 seconds. 9 rounds now for CLG. 9-5 the score. So we go to the last round of the first half. We'll see 4 CTs just immediately going to B, which is funny because this looks to be the only round in which all 5 of the Ts are going full speed at bomb site A. I like this call from Emily. I hope they take this quickly as Diane is on stairs, the only player. Let's see if we can get Diane's perspective. She's about to get 2 easy kills in the back. GO.TV actually lagged a little bit on that. Rain will finally get a late trade, but it's now 4v3. And we've seen these 4v3s and 3v3s. When they come down a late round, it seems that CLG finds a way to get the win against Team Karma here. Kat's going to end up with a kill on Emily. Potter's going to get a pick on Rain, and now it's Shaz in a 1v4. So we should see a 10-5 half for CLG Red. 10 rounds, CT side of Cobble is a pretty good half. Not sure if Team Karma is going to be able to pull out the win here. I think if they do, we'll need to see Emily opping extremely well CT side of this map. Apologize for any lag you guys are having. It's unfortunately I have a little bit of a laggy connection to GO.TV. It is what it is. I can't unfortunately do much about it, so I can't spend too much time worrying about it. And that is the end of half 1. Again, if you joined a little bit late, this is a must-win situation, must-win map for Team Karma. They did lose on Dust 2, 16-11. CLG Red was able to take that win. So we're going to go down into the second half now. So far, we've seen the Ts win every pistol. Both teams won a pistol as T side on the first map, and Karma started with a win T pistol on the second map here. Looks like we'll see a pretty quick execute at B. All 5 players here. We see 4 players for the CT, so in a pretty decent position to counter this. We're going to see a quick kill from Rain, and then 2 kills from Rain. Shaz, meanwhile, is going to kill Kath on platform. Benita's going to try to take a battle here. The bomb is down near drop. And Potter's actually been able to get off of the platform. He's going to take down 1 before she gets killed by Shaz. Nice round coming in from Shaz here with 2 kills of her own, as well as Rain, who had 2 kills with the 5-7 at the start of the round entry. And we'll see Benita's with low HP will go down. Shaz with a nice shot. 3K for Shaz. All headshots, all with the USP. And a good start. Exactly what Team Karma needed to keep the dream alive. We are going to see a force buy. Tech-9s are still really powerful in this game. I think that's a bad thing. But we'll see 2 Tech-9s come out with full armor and helmet. A couple P250s. This looks like it might be a fast A play for the Ts. I'm going to flip over to some of the action over here. They literally just ran upstairs. They have literally run up middle. I don't know if the CTs know this. Linsky's going to get a kill, and the bomb site is already taken by the Ts. Meanwhile, Rain's going to make it rain some P90 bullets. Kat's going to get a pick on a Linsky, which gives her a P90. And again, she does have full armor. And Emily's going to turn her back to the bomb site and will be taken down and punished for doing so. It's now a 3v3. You guys have heard me say it a lot. These 3v3s don't seem to be going in favor of Karma. And Potter and Kath are going to combine for the last 3 kills. And unfortunately, it's another eco round lost. I think both players for the CTs were playing in the stairs area. So at bomb site A, there's the long hall this way. And I think we had one maybe pushed up here and one pushed here or near the stairs, and the T's literally just ran into the site. I think Emily tried to commit too much here. If she would have just waited and maybe held for the angle, she knew the bomb had gotten planted. Could have turned that round around. And again, we see 2 players long, and again we see CLG running up middle. No contest whatsoever at mid. Benita's going to get a pick at long A, and we're going to see 3 early picks. And this is just a mop-up round for CLG Red. 5 kills. I think that round lasted a total of 26 seconds. I was going to guess 25. Pretty close. I don't know if this is a read that maybe CLG has scouted this, but Team Karma needs to make a quick adjustment. They can't allow the T's to run through middle. On eco rounds especially, it's pretty common for a CT maybe to post here. I don't know why it's not letting me draw. There, let me draw. It's pretty common for a CT to post there and maybe one stairs, and they play off each other. It's close range. It's super beneficial for the pistols to be able to play it that way. That being said, again, CLG is literally going to full speed into bomb site B this time, as 4 players for Karma were stacked at A. So great read, great counter adjustment coming in from CLG. Benita's going to get 2 kills at the drop. We'll go down to Sapphire, and Sapphire heard Miss Harvey drop here, but jumping into the window will go down. So this is a complete different pace. We saw how Team Karma like to play slow, wait until a little bit less than maybe 50 seconds in the round before they committed one way or the other. What we've seen so far was about 20 seconds into the round, pistol round. CLG executed B and lost. Next round they ran up middle. The round after they ran up middle, and this past round they literally just went full speed out the platform at bomb site B. Now we will see a first gun round. We're going to see a standard 3-2 setup. One pushed at close mid at A, and one holding probably Emily with the AWP holding at connector door. All 5 T's are here at bomb site B. Linsky's playing the exact same spot that Diane was playing, and should know that there's literally nothing here. Has heard nothing, has seen nothing, and the teammates at B have called a lot. Miss Harvey seems to be waiting for this push, just holding on the lurk here. And once it gets to a little bit late in the round, actually we're going to see a flash at the door. It's a really bad flash, didn't even get in the door, so Linsky should be able to read into this that it's probably a fake or maybe a player just holding the rotates, which is exactly what it is. We're now down to 50 seconds, so this is a different pace than we saw CLG run the previous rounds. This is very similar to what they did Dust 2. A couple rounds they just went full speed, a couple rounds they slowed it down. I don't know if they have a set execute, as we are waiting now 40 seconds in the round. All 5 players for CLG Red in this area at bomb site B, 30 seconds. Late molly, that's a great molly. It's a little too far, unfortunately, for Sapphire. It's actually going to spread and do a lot of damage to Benita, who's standing on the edge of it. Potter's going to entry into the site with a kill. Rain's going to get a kill of her own. And Emily stepping it up huge with the AWP. That's 2 frags there. Potter's going to take a peek at her and is going to win that AWP battle against Emily. Now a 3v2. And we'll see if Diane's able to get this bomb down. 10 seconds left in the round. Potter actually just jumped off the platform. Bomb will not get planted, and Rain will kill Potter in the back. If you're in this situation, you have a teammate here. It's pretty common that a CT is going to push either the smoke or around this corner to kill that planter. All that we needed to see Potter do was post like right here. I think the smoke was here. If she would have posted here, she could have gotten that kill, especially after she picked it. It's not too good of an idea to jump down off this, especially because this box is impossible to spam through. It's a little bit of a misplay there by Potter, not too bad. She was able to take down a couple kills. She got the first entry to the site, so can't hit on her too much for that play. And we're going to see a buy, kind of a force from the CTs because they did lose so many players on that. We see Shaz with only a pistol. Again, we see that 2-3 setup. 2 players at A with 1 close middle, 3 players at B. This looks to be a little bit faster of a play. Potter's peeking drop zone with 2 rifles supporting her. And it looks like we're going to see them drop down. So Rain's going to take an early duel against Diane and lose. Sapphire's now here posted, and she's going to get picked by Potter. And this is 2 quick entries into bomb site B. CTs are going to be pretty close. Shaz only has a pistol, and she is actually going to get a kill. But Emily in the back of the site with a rifle is going to go down to Diane. Shaz is going to barbecue, and if I'm Linsky, I'm going to hold my knife out and run away. But she's actually going to peek the bomb, who is not being protected by her team. And Benita's going to flank this late. 3v4 in that situation. Shaz gets the early pick, so it turned into a 3v3. She only had a pistol. May have wanted to save on that. I think they kind of got trapped into the site. Score now 14-7. And unfortunately, I think that this may be the end of the road for Team Karma. They are on a pretty light buy here. We're seeing a quick B take, and Miss Harvey spotting the window. Is actually going to take a duel, and the nade's going to finish off Rain. Kobe's in chat, please. And we will not see a eco round win here, as just like that, it's now a 4v1, and the last player has been spotted. Actually, Sapphire somehow is going to survive that grenade and the full 30 bullets out of the clip of Miss Harvey. And Kath is going to kill Potter. I have no idea what's going on in this round. And my brain's borderline exploding. Linsky is agreeing with me and just goes, "What?" And then mistake. And then Potter tells us that her team hates her. I think the leg was just spotted. Diane's going to take a quick peek. And Potter's complaining that she's been TK'd. It feels like the best fraggers to counter Potter are her teammates. So, take a quick look at the scoreboard. We see the top performers, Potter with 22 frags and 12 deaths, one of which coming by the way of a teammate. 15 frags on both Shaz and Rain, who are leading the way for Team Karma. Match point, and this is the end of the best of 3 if Team Karma does not win this round. So we will see a buy coming in. Sapphire has a P90, and this looks like early rounds. 2 kills for Linsky, almost a third on a Potter. Now it's a 4v3, and now it's a 3v3, and we've seen the way that these 3v3s have gone. Meanwhile, Miss Harvey gets a kill onto Emily. Chad's going to take it. Now it's a 2v2, and this is for tournament life. 2v2 situation. Molly's going to land on the platform. CTs are going to have to play for a retake here. Potter does have the bomb with the op, so she's going to plant, and she'll probably post on the door. And the smoke is there. She might want to slide over to the balcony, let her teammate crossfire. Actually, looks like they're covering opposite things, so it's okay. They've got both spots covered. Potter's going to take a pick at the door and miss. Miss Harvey's going to take a peek out, and the spray is not going to land. It finally connects on the Shaz. Rain's going to take her down. Now we're left at a 1v1, and Potter takes an early shot at the Shadow. We don't see a kit, so this is close. And I think Rain has this. And she does? Question mark? Oh my god, she wins the round. Last second, Rain in a 1v2. And I think what happened, it's a little unfortunate for Potter because she could have closed out this best of 3. The shadows cast in this direction from the T side of the site to the CT side. You can see the shadows on the ground there. And the player, Rain, peeked like this, and the shadow stepped out. And I think Potter took a shot at it, thinking it was the player. And Rain able to pull that off at the very, very last second, keeping the map and the dream alive for Karma. We will see another forced up light buy because it is match point by the CTs. Emily, meanwhile, is going to get a pick and get traded out by Kath. This looks like a fast long A take, which CLG Red has not run before. And as I say that, it looks like they're going to turn it back around and try to go to B. Linsky's going to get a pick onto Benita and is going to push out middle. And so Miss Harvey's going to get a weird trade on her. I say weird because it was a trade in a completely different area of the map. Diane's going to get a kill on a Sapphire who couldn't finish the frag with the P90. Now it's a 2v3. The bomb is actually posted at A. This is such a risky play, but I love it. I absolutely love this play. 2 players are going to commit to B, and we're going to actually flip over to Rain, who's the player at A right now. And when she rotates is when this round could be won or lost. Here it is, and so she's going to turn her back. It actually looked like she checked long. She kind of was reading this a little bit. And Diane's going to push through the door, so this completely gives away the fake. That completely gives away the fake. They should turn around immediately. There's no one here. The bomb is planted. And now it's a 2v1 retake. Shaz only has 7 HP, and we don't see any kits. So this is another one that could be a little bit of a nail-biter at the last second. And Kath is going to play on the opposite side of this smoke. She's going to take down one, and Rain is going to, again, come up huge in the clutch. Rain says, I don't know what pressure is. I don't feel any pressure. And wins another round to keep the dream alive. We should see a save, I think, come in here from the T's this time, but we're going to see another kind of ugly force buy coming in for Team Karma as they continue to fight with hopes of overtime on this map. And we'll see an Armor Tech 9 buy from CLG Red. Rain stepping it up absolutely huge here, CT side of this map. I think this is going to be a B rush. We'll see if this Molly could cut off drop. That would be really big, and it will. She should absolutely hear the rush coming B. Sapphire with a nade. Let's see if that does damage. It does do quite a bit of damage. Molly's going to force those people off platform, and it does. Rain's going to get 1 as they drop off. Sapphire's going to get 1. Shaz is going to get 2. And now it's a 1v5. So big round. Very nice round coming in from Karma. Sapphire spotted that player on the platform, so they should know that Diane's trying to lurk behind the boxes. Shaz and Diane are going to have a long, awkward battle there. Tech 9 is just so damn strong. Sapphire is going to finish up the round 15-10. Dream is alive. Dream is alive for Team Karma. This is another low amount of money. I think we're going to see a 4-set. We will see a 4-set from the T's. That is this. If they lose this, it's the 4th straight, so they're on a $2,900 economic bonus. A plant would be really big for them to be able to buy next round. Because of the damage we're seeing dealt to the economy of Team Karma, we see a FAMAS and a P90 again. And it does look like it might be another B hit. It's interesting so far. We've seen CLG with like 20-second in the round pushes, and then we've seen them with like 30 seconds left in the round pushes. This one might be a little bit somewhere in the middle. So we're about 30 seconds into the round. We're making a bit of noise. They should have been heard, and this Harvey just smoked off middle. If I'm Linsky there, I'm telling my player to rotate, and actually it looks like the player at A is rotating. It's a really weird smoke for a T to throw, unless you're trying to prevent the flank there. And that is actually the read that they had. So 4 players now at B, and we see basically 5 players at B for CLG red. As Harvey is on the lurk, we're going to see a smoke down in the drop zone to cut off the window, but Rain is right underneath this and is not going to be able to take down one. Shaz should be able to get a kill here. Will not be able to get a second as Diane's going to trade her out, and we see now it's a 3v4. Sapphire at the hut will go down to Kath. Emily's going to get the bomb down, but gets left in a 1v3, and this is for tournament life. Kath will finish her off 16-10, the final score, and CLG Red take this 2-0, 16-11 on Dust 2, 16-10 on Cobblestone. That was an impressive performance by CLG Red. Some really nice change of pace on the T side of the map. Some really good flanks, too. I think CT side, they were pretty aggressive. Those late rounds just seem to go in the way of CLG Red, so they will move into the grand finals of the ESWC 2015 Women's Tournament. I am going to flip over if the other game is still going. Oh, we will see some cases. So Linsky gets a Chroma Operation Breakout Weapon case to Potter. I'm going to flip screens real quick and see if I have access to GO.TV for the other female match, if that's still going on, and if it is, I will try to flip over and cast that one. I've also been asked between now and the grand final to end this stream for the purposes of an easier VOD. So give me 1 second, guys. I'm going to flip screens. You will not be able to hear the beautiful, smooth, wonderful tones that are my voice, but I will be back. I will literally be sitting here so I can read chat. Just give me 1 second, guys. Be right back. All right, unfortunately, it looks like Games for You was able to win 2-0 themselves in fairly convincing fashion. I didn't see the first map, but I did see the score was 16-3. The second map looked like it was a closer one on Train, 16-14. So it looks like Games for You will be playing CLG Red in the grand final. Again, I appreciate everybody for tuning in and hanging out. Hopefully you followed this channel. Some shameless self-promotion. Hopefully you followed my Twitch channel. It would certainly be appreciated. And on Twitter, it's at NME. The letters, NME, like November, Michael, Echo, _RYU. I am told that I should end the stream between now and the grand finals. I believe I will be casting the grand finals. I'm not 100% on that just because there's been some conflicting things on Twitter. Appreciate all the feedback you guys have. I'm going to end the stream right now, and then I will bring it back online in about 30 seconds. So please hang with me. I will be right back.